Hey there everybody, Popontop here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Oh, it's been a long time since I played this game, not since it was, out on the 360, before the Xbox One was even an announced thing. And, obviously been playing a lot of Fallout 4, playing a lot of mods on Fallout 4 on my Xbox One, but just recently, they announced and released Fallout New Vegas is now backwards compatible on my Xbox One. I could show you here. I am playing on my Xbox One, and I'm playing, obviously this is the 360 version though, it's not like on PC, it doesn't, whatever you want to argue about it. It's still the fucking, one of the greatest games of all time, bar none, in my opinion though. I just love Fallout though, it's my favorite video game series probably ever, and we're going to get into it here. We're going to do a full playthrough of this, just because I love this game and it's out again and I can, and I recently did buy it from Amazon for like $15 for the Ultimate Edition, get all the DLC, all that stuff. I haven't even played through some of the DLC ever before. I just played the base game back in the day. So that's going to be interesting when we get to that part of the playthrough. Obviously, that'll probably come last after the full playthrough. I got to refresh myself on some things. I may not, this is not by any means a perfect playthrough, but I did play Fallout New Vegas quite a bit back in the day, so I know a lot of the little secrets and maybe stuff that you don't know, and how to handle things in a different manner. Because that's one of the things that I really love about this game, is that it really gives you the sense that you can do what you want to do with situations, compared to Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. It's got its own separate little style to it too, and we're going to look at that here in a little bit. We're going to start a new game up, and we're going to just let the opening scene play, and then it'll give you a really good idea of what I'm talking about with its own little thing. And I'm just going to shut up and let it play and just watch it myself.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh man, welcome back to fucking New Vegas again. Oh, it's so good. Just so fucking good. So, obviously, it kind of introduced some of the game's factions there. There's House, Mr. House, who runs the New Vegas, which was not affected by nuclear apocalypse very much. There's the NCR, the New California Republic. They came over from California. They presented law and order. They have people like a president. They have government. They have an army. Then there's the Legion, who's just literally soldiers on soldiers on soldiers and slaves. We got DLC here. We're starting the game up. We're waking up. We did get shot in the head, though. That's the biggest main point, motivator, and factor here in Fallout New Vegas.
You're awake. How about that?
How about that, Doc Mitchell? So Doc Mitchell here, good doctor, nice guy.
Easy there, easy.
Brought us back to life, kind of.
Couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
So our name is just going to be Courier. The classic name is fucking classic. New Vegas. We are the Courier. That we brought up that in the earlier scene. So we're the Courier, obviously, if you don't know already. We were, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver the chip that the guy who shot us in the face had, and he took it from us. And that's the reason he shot us, is because we had it on us, and he just wanted to leave no loose ends, I guess. But we didn't die, so we got to go get that bastard. That's essentially the premise of the whole fucking thing. And there's these factions and stuff going on, and we'll see them more later and stuff. But the premise is somebody shot you in the face, thinking to kill you, and you didn't die. So you got to go back and get there. As Courier is fine.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework. You better tell me if I left anything out of place.
So this is obviously your creative character stuff. Male or female? We always play female. I always play female in New Vegas. I think I've started male playthroughs, but I don't think I've ever finished a male playthrough of New Vegas. I always play female. There's a couple good reasons for that I like to think that I would do. We'll figure out what we want to go on here. What do we got for faces? Like this one, I like this one a lot. Preset 5. It's pretty much just like exactly how I want to leave it too. Just double check. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played New Vegas. It's gonna take some time to get back into. Yeah, this is all fine. That face is fine. Hairstyle, hair color is all perfect. Blonde. Like this cute little innocent girl or whatever, young and everything. Got all of her life ahead of her, her future and stuff. She just goes around delivering people's mail packages and stuff, doing the courier job shit. But then, nope, boom, gets shot in the fucking face. Chip stolen and all that stuff. Now she got to come back and get revenge. Let's go. Yes, this is my character. Thank you.
Anyway, stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good.
Yes, I got this.
The end of the road.
Doc Mitchell, walk.
Try that vigor.
We're going to go to the Vigor Testing Machine. The Vigor Testing Machine is this game of allowing you to pick your stats. So I'm going to do that. See, I have no pre-planned run for this or anything. Sometimes I like to do little pre-planned runs. Thank you, Doc Mitchell. Yes, I want to pick my stats. Let me do it.
Quick, you get back all your faculties.
Okay, let me pick my stats. I have no plan here. We obviously got the same special stats from every Fallout game ever. Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. But we're just going to skip here to the end, and we're going to pick our stats. So, different from Fallout 4. Maybe if you've only played Fallout 4 ever before, I just want to put this out. Your stats start at 5 in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. They start at 5 and you get 5 points. So you can kind of... You start out better, statistically, anyway, than you do in Fallout 4. Because Fallout 4 obviously started with 1s and you only get 21 points. So you're obviously worse off there. Your average on that one is 4 for every stat and then no extra points available. So this is obviously, you start out better stats-wise, but it comes up handy. One thing we do want to do is get charisma down to 1. Charisma doesn't matter for, like, anything. Besides, obviously, there's speech and barter and stuff, but you can obviously work this up with skill points. And you don't necessarily need to start out with a bonus of those if you just go low charisma. So we'll take our charisma down, and we want to start with 9 intelligence. It's very important to play Fallout New Vegas with 9 intelligence. It's not impossible to play it otherwise, but it's easiest if you play with 9 intelligence, or 10. But we'll get 10 later. There'll be a way we go about that. But 9 intelligence, because that's obviously going to determine the amount of skill points you get and per level. So the more skill point, the higher the intelligence, the more skill points you get, and that's obviously extremely valuable, especially if you want to compensate with that charisma and stuff. So now we have 5 more points left. We essentially just traded charisma down low to get intelligence high. I want high luck of 7, maybe even 8. I want to play a lucky character, and then what else can we modify? Endurance I like kind of there, but I don't really need that much. Do I need that much? Endurance isn't that important in this game. It doesn't determine your HP. It determines your total amount of hit points. But other than that, I don't think it does much. It does endurance and then survival. Survival is like it's a skill that'll allow you based on how much you get healing from eating and how much you can craft eating wise. But I don't think that's that important for me. I'll probably put it down to 4, maybe. Man, okay. Yeah, we'll take endurance down a little bit because I want to be able to increase strength a little bit. Maybe we'll increase endurance back up to 5. 5 is fine, and then have a little bit more extra strength and a little bit more perception, or maybe we'll put it at 6 endurance. We'll do it like this: 7 strength, because strength to melee weapons and carry capacity. Carry capacity is very important. Obviously, you want to carry capacity. You never want like a super low strength. And also, a thing about Fallout New Vegas is this is not in any other. This isn't in Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. But weapons have a strength requirement. So if you want to use something like a Fat Man, you got to have a high strength. And so that's why we want to make sure our strength's high. Also for carry capacity, melee weapons, unarmed attacks, so on and so forth. I think this is good though. A little bit of endurance. I switched my mind on that. I was like, no, I'll have some endurance, I'll have some HP just in case. High intelligence, average agility and perception, above average strength and above average luck. That should do me fine. So he says that because I have 1 charisma. He bases whatever he says there based on whatever is your lowest or highest stat. And since I didn't put anything at 10, obviously my lowest stat is 1, the lowest I can make something. He's going to want us to sit here. I'm just going to sit here real quick. And we're going to go through his little testing thing. I'm going to try to give answers here that my character would give, just to give an opinion of what my character is like, so you guys can get an idea.
I'm going to say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Dog. Kick. This is some hardcore shit in here. Cat. House. Burglarize. Night. Shroud. Sneaky. Bandit. Stab. Swiss cheese. Vaporize. Reasonable. Stab. Light. Torch. Inspiration. Dark. Mother. Cookie jar. Cookie jar. I don't know. That's random as fuck.
Okay. Now, I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Strongly disagree. Character's gonna be all about conflict, shooting some shit.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Strongly agree. Fuck companions.
I'm always fixing to be the center of attention.
Strongly disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Strongly disagree.
Charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Strongly agree.
Almost done here.
And then we'll just skip through these. It doesn't really matter what you say. I don't know how that factors into anything. It doesn't matter because we get to customize our own stuff anyway. This is for your stats. You get to tag 3 skills. So this is all of our skills here and what they currently sit at with our stat buffs and stuff. But we get to pick 3. They pick melee weapon, science, and sneak. For me, that's not bad choices. What is our melee weapons anyway? 20? I think that's okay for right now. Let's just pick 3. I want speech up because speech is obviously very low. At 8, it's one of my lowest stats because I have such low charisma. But I want speech. Speech is important. And I also would like guns. I'm going to be using guns this playthrough, and probably melee weapons. Melee weapons is high enough already, though, as it is at 20. It's not like that big of a deal. Do something else, like explosives, maybe? Explosives goes to 31, holy shit, okay. I'm not going to use energy weapons. I'm not a big fan of energy weapons. I like my good old-fashioned guns. This is obviously stuff like, you know, it lists there, your magnums, your pistols, your rifles. Just shit that shoots bullets. You know, energy weapons is stuff that shoots lasers and plasma and stuff. And then explosives, obviously, that's where you get your Fat Man and stuff in there. Lockpick would be important. Let's get lockpick. I think that will be good that way. Sneak's a little low, though. I would like sneak to be higher, honestly, because it doesn't really matter what your melee weapons if you can sneak up on people, right? Guns would be so low if I take that out. So leave guns on there. We'll get lockpick up later. We'll just go sneak and speech and guns, I think. Done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. We got a form for you to fill out so I get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So these are your traits. You can pick 2 of these or none. 1 or 2. Or whatever. I don't think we're going to take any traits because usually they come up with negative trade-offs. Like skilled, you're skilled but not experienced. You gain plus 5 points for every skill, or you gain plus 5 default points. Every skill that you have gets plus 5 to it. But you suffer minus 10% experience points from now on. So like the game will be harder to level up the entire game. But at the beginning of the game you start out a little bit better. Is that worth it? Maybe? I don't know. There's some other things in here like Logan's Loophole, which means you can never get addicted to the drugs, which will be stuck at level 30. Which obviously is 20 levels lower than the cap of 50, so it's kind of hardcore, right? Hoarder, you gain plus 25 pounds to your carry capacity, but suffer from -1 to total to all attributes anytime your weight carrying drops below 160 pounds. So I'd have to like, literally stock up on shit all the time, which is not later on in the game. That's not so hard. But -1 to all attributes at the beginning of the game when you just literally can't carry enough shit. Doesn't make much sense. Your melee and unarmed attacks do more damage but less critical hit damage. That's not good. I'd rather get criticals, like I said, right? 4 eyes. 4 eyes is one that I usually take. See, while wearing any type of glasses, you have +1 perception, but without glasses, you have -1 perception. We'll take 4 eyes. Or will we? Yeah, we'll take 4 eyes. We'll be no. I always take 4 eyes. Let's do something different. Let's pick something that I don't ever pick. We could pick good natured here. This is a decent perk. So we gain +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but -5 to energy weapons, explosive guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Now, the reason you take this, even though, like I said, I want to use guns and melee weapons, and not on energies, but probably explosives too, maybe eventually, maybe unarmed even. So maybe we could do heavy, or what was the other one, like built to destroy? Something like, there's another one that's the opposite of that, where you're like, you gain plus to your offensive skills, but lose. The trade-offs are hard here, right? So, like this one, due to your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. Like, you can compensate that with perks and stuff, right? And you just have +1 agility from the beginning of the game, but +1 agility is not that good. Not really from the get-go or whatever. One perk we can't take that doesn't really affect things too much is Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America, not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. I'm not going to turn that on this playthrough. I kind of want a serious playthrough. I don't want like the crazy shit to show up. I mean, there's aliens and stuff, like no spoilers or anything, but there's like aliens and stuff in there. I'd rather just keep it like, you know, I think Fallout New Vegas has a lot more serious of tone and structure than Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. I mean, they're not saying that they don't have serious moments, but like those are more like comic book serious, and this is more like hardcore, like movie, drama, TV show serious. So I think I'm not going to take any of these. I think I'm done. That's it. I'll just like not take any benefit at the beginning, but not lose out on anything either. You don't actually have to follow him out, though. You could just talk to Doc Mitchell right here. Yes, thank you. Yeah, he just gives you all your stuff. He gives you a Pip-Boy. Obviously, you need a Pip-Boy because it's fucking Fallout. Thanks for patching me up, Doc. Or you really shouldn't have gone through my stuff.
Choice, I'm afraid. But I understand the sentiment. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, let's try to do that. No, we're not going to play hardcore mode. But we're going to try not to die. We got our Pip-Boy now. We officially have Pip-Boy-ness. Review our stats here. We got a bunch of stuff because of DLC. Like the Gunrunner's Arsenal, the Courier Stash DLC. It gives you a bunch of weapons to start the game out. So we start the game out with like a 10mm pistol, 9mm pistol, grenade rifle, shotgun, so on and so forth. Machete if we want to just rock a machete. We also got different kinds of armor here. We obviously start with the Vault jumpsuit, but we're going to put the lightweight leather armor on because it's the best balance of damage threshold, the DT there, and weight. And because like the armored Vault jumpsuit also has 8 damage thresholds but weighs 5 more, so there's no real reason to have that. And the metal armor makes -1 agility, and plus it's medium armor, not light, so it affects sneaking and how quickly you move and stuff. This is our character right now so far. If I can get them in the light somewhat. Come over here. Let's get in the light. Let's show people what we look like. It's really dark. But yeah, this is our character. I'm gonna roll around like this. There's some things we can still do in Doc Mitchell's house. He has a lot of stuff to fucking steal, even though it's not considered stealing. He's just totally fine with you taking all this stuff. Got a laser pistol right there, some stim packs, and an anti-venom Rad-X stim pack. A bunch of healing items. You know, give yourself a beneficial start. If you do take the 4 Eyes perk, well, for one thing, today's physician skill magazine. The reading glasses are right here, so you can start the game out with reading glasses. If you never take them off, then it's fine. There's also a doctor's bag right there that'll heal your limbs. There's a 9mm submachine gun here, but it requires a repair of 25 or greater. We only have 24, I think, and same thing with the chemistry strat, like science 25 or greater, so we're kind of missing out on some of those things. But we're kind of like right there, like I said, we're at 24 and everything, so we're really close to getting pretty much good on everything. Is that everything to steal from your house? I thought there was more stuff. We'll check out his room. Yeah, down here, this foot locker, no ammunition box. Some bullets. We'll definitely take all the bullets you got. Also some first aid boxes with some more drugs. Well, there's some drugs, and there's also a bobby pin. I should have took that. There we go. And more bobby pins. There we go. Good shit. Let's start making sure. You got to. This is something you got to do a lot in this game, more than I think Fallout and other games and stuff. You got to really make sure you get all your shit going on. So he has cigarettes here. We'll take all those because we can sell them. They're quite valuable and they don't weigh very much. I'm going to end up selling a lot of this stuff that we got, though, from the beginning of the game. Like all the stuff that... This is his potty. There's nothing in the potty besides some Abraxo cleaner. Not so important. So we're going to head out here, and we're going to actually, like, start the game. Instead of, like, just, like, sitting in Doc Mitchell's house all day. Because, obviously, the only person we have to kill there is Doc Mitchell. And that's no fun. We want to kill everybody. Not really. This is not going to be a kill everything playthrough or anything like that. It's going to be... I'm going to kill the people I want to kill. That's what it's going to be. We'll see how things go as I go through it. I don't have a plan or anything. I'm just kind of rolling with it. All the DLC's been added. Every time we get a DLC, level goes up, level cap goes up. First thing we want to do, check mailboxes. They got skill magazines, obviously Patriot's Cookbook right here, explosives. We'll take that, and we'll talk to Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Well, thanks for digging me out of my grave, though, right? This is Victor. He's a robot. He's the one who dug you out of your shallow grave that they buried you in after they shot you in the face.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
Do you know who those men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
So Victor has no information. You know, goodbye, pretty much. We can talk to more to Victor. Victor's got a lot of story options, but no quests or anything like that. First and foremost, like I said, I want to check these mailboxes. That one's empty. Okay. This one's across the street. Empty. No, you're failing me. Obviously, Gunrunner's arsenal has been loaded already. You guys already got all those guns and shit. Obviously the magazines in the mailboxes are all randomly generated, so sometimes they'll have them. Or Sunset Sarsaparilla there, that's a healing item. Obviously, it's kind of like Nuka-Cola, except for a sarsaparilla, if you don't know already, is kind of like a root beer. Just checking around here. There should be a mailbox at this house. Yes, right here. There we go. And empty. Dang it. But we can also go through all these houses here. There's a lot of Good Springs homes here. Then this is what I was talking about. You got to do a lot of looting. Let's turn our flashlight on. Probably dark for you guys to see. But there's some other things in here, like a BB gun. If we really wanted a BB gun, there's also buff out as a drug. We could just take that, apparently. Oh, we don't want the BB gun, though. There's BB gun and BBs. Our foot locker. Iron inner shot glass. Is this a house that nobody claims? If I remember correctly, there's a house that, like, nobody claims is theirs. Like, because most of the time you can't sleep in beds and stuff because other people own them and stuff. Scroll stew. We'll take the scroll stew, right? That's okay. It's a healing item. We'll take it for right now. And we also have a refrigerator in here. And we got some purified water and some corn. Maize or corn, right? You know, whatever. Okay. Good shit. Let's get this going again. It's good to be back in New Vegas, though. Like that's for real. I really feel happy about being back here just because I've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 recently. And I'm not saying I have any problems with Fallout 4. It's just good to have some variety. even though I love Fallout too much to like actually offer myself any variety. So let's turn a light on here, see if we have anything good in here you want to check for. Sometimes they hide skill magazines in these books and stuff, so you gotta just be careful. Like I said, I haven't played this in a long time, so I'm not gonna be very good about the exact locations of anything. It's gonna be more about looking around. There's Sunset Festival. See, like I said, stealing there, we're gonna lose karma. That's a back door. I didn't mean to go out there, but we'll just go for now. I don't think that house had too much of anything going on in it. There's a bighorner right here. Hello, big boy. A young bighorner. There's also another mailbox over here. Is that one empty? Because this house is destroyed. Yeah, okay. You dicks. Where's all the good mail? There we go. Cherry bomb. I don't really care. Cherry bomb doesn't weigh anything. I guess we'll take that just in case. And this is Victor's little shack. I don't think Victor's shack has anything good in it, if I remember correctly. But we can check. Let's see. What do you got in here, Victor? You hiding any of the good loot from me? Ammunition boxes, some 9mm rounds. That's something, right? We do have a 9mm pistol because of the Courier stash DLC, so we might as well take advantage of that. And Victor doesn't even care that you go through all of his stuff and like loot it and shit. He has no problem with that at all. So you could just go through here. Box of detergent, a Braxo cleaner. It's one of the good things about playing Fallout New Vegas too, is that unlike Fallout 4, you don't have to pick up every little piece of junk item that exists out in the world and like try to craft some stuff out of it. You can just kind of do it this way. There's crafting in this game though, or like kind of like mods for your weapons where you just like buy attachments and put them on your shit. Hello there, dude. What's up, Good Spring Settler? Hey there. Hey, hi. How's it going? Well, we should do what Doc Mitchell instructed us to do, and let's go talk to Sunny Smiles. She's gonna give us a little tutorial mission thing, so we'll get that shit done. She's over here in the Prospector Saloon, along with some other NPCs. We'll have a. We're gonna head over here to the Good Springs General Store, and we're gonna talk to Chet, because Chet's the like kind of like the salesman uptown or whatever, right? And let's talk to him real quick. Hello, Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for.
We'll just show me what you have for sale, please. Thank you. I'm going to sell a bunch of my stuff. Like, I don't need all this other armor. Like I said, if it's not valuable enough to me, I'll just sell it. Just sell all the armor that I don't need. I don't need the binoculars. That's not necessary. I'm going to sell the laser pistol, too. The laser pistol's not very good. I'm going to keep all this other stuff, though, I think. I think that's good. Sell all that stuff. Let's see, what else do we have to sell? We got cigarettes. Like I said, carton of cigarettes, packs of cigarettes to sell. Sell all of those. But yeah, he does have some special weapons in here sometimes. Yeah, like a GRA, which is the Gunrunner's Arsenal to DLC. But the GRA plasma pistol, which is obviously better in every way than the regular plasma pistol. And it comes in full condition. And it's cheap, $298. That might not be a bad way to spend my money, because plasma pistol is going to be really good from the beginning. Sometimes, yeah, he also has the laser pistol GRA, but the laser pistol is just really not good in this game. Like, this game introduced iron sights that Fallout 3 didn't have. But, like, even still, it just doesn't have iron sights on laser pistols, which makes it hard to use effectively. Also some few other things in here. You got special ammo. You know, that's one of the things about this game, is that each gun usually has multiple ammo types. So you say you got your like sniper or your shotgun rounds, you get buckshot, you get slug rounds. You know, they do different types of damage. Like this one's more or less gun spread for the slug rounds, right? Something like that. Or armor piercing, where it takes some of the target's damage threshold off.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I never talked about damage threshold. If you don't know already, damage threshold, let's take a look here at our apparel. We have 8 damage threshold right now with our lightweight leather armor. And that means every time we take damage, if it's 8 damage or less, we'll only take 1 damage. Like if their attack, say somebody shoots at me and has a gun that does 8 damage, I take a hit, it does only 1 damage to me, because I have 8 damage threshold. Or say if it was like 20, then you minus 8, and then you take 12 damage. That's how it works. It's a subtraction factor type of thing. That's your damage threshold. And obviously you want that as high as possible, because that always reduces damage from every hit that you take. Obviously, only to a certain point. I think you automatically have to take 1 damage. Like I said, even if somebody only does 6 damage to me, I still take 1 damage. Like a hit is going to hit me still. You can't nullify all damage ever in this game. But you can obviously make it a lot less substantial than it would have been. Alright, so now that we sell all of our stuff and are obviously a lot lighter, let's go talk to Sunny Smiles here. Give me right inside, literally smack dab in my face as soon as I enter this door here. And we'll start the tutorial.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said you could teach me how to survive in the desert. I know how to survive in the desert, but I'm going to go through this tutorial anyway because it does give you lots of benefits.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Will do, Sunny Smiles. So we'll just start that. Meet Sunny Smiles in the back. She's back here. And we're going to get that going. She's going to give us a gun. It's going to be a varmint rifle, which is just like the gun you normally just start the game out with if you don't have the gun runners or something. Like I said, I never had the DLC and stuff, so I got a machete. Like, I'm way more pimped out than I've been before.
See the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
So she gives us a varmint rifle here. See, as you see, iron sights, unlike Fallout 3, and we could shoot at the bottles down there. I totally missed.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Yeah, I looked down the sight. That's the left trigger, obviously, like your basic buttons. And you can also crouch here. Like, you know, sneaking mode, and obviously improve your aim as well.
Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim.
I did
Nice
that.
job.
Look, the bottles are all dead. Reload this bitch.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles.
No, I just came to you for the free ammo and gun and
I gotta
shit.
go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Yes, okay, I'm in. Sweet, let's go. So, we're gonna walk down to the water supply. Obviously, this town is called Good Springs, and, you know, it's obviously gonna have springs to be able to provide water for everybody. So we're gonna go help out Sunny Smiles. There's some geckos there, you know, your regular base like tutorial monster thing, and we're gonna go down and kill them with the varmint rifle, and then maybe do some more things for Sunny Smiles. Are you getting stuck? No, there she is. So there she is, and Cheyenne, her doggy. That's the graveyard where we were shot up in, right up there. Just in case you didn't know, we might head over there later after the tutorial and stuff. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of different ways to go about them as well. So let's head over here with Sunny, though. She's gonna come through this way. Sunny, you just take your time, though, okay? You don't have any, you know, you can put your gun away and move faster. That's one of the things about this game that is kind of negative, I guess, compared to Fallout 4, is that you can't sprint. So you kind of just walk around at this pace all the time. If you take your gun out, you walk slower. Not that much slower, not significantly slower to where it feels like having your gun out's a disadvantage, but if you really want to move optimal speed, this game's, what they call sprinting, is right here. So we're here. Sunny's gonna stop and be like, yeah.
Behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
For some reason, that's a really bad explanation of how sneaking works. But yeah, because of the fact that you're sneaking up on something, she's suggesting you do that. There's your first gecko here. Let's just wait for it to walk in our sights. Boom. Oh, that fucking missed. I swear to Christ, the sight's on you, you bitch. Come on. Why don't you die? Oh, I hit him there. After he's like out of being hit. And that's okay. They can run at me. It's a bad start, but it's okay. Oh, well, you just wrecked that one, Sonny. Come here, gecko. Let's just finish him off. Like I said, it's been a while since I played New Vegas, so I'm probably gonna be a noob for the first little bit. Hey, gecko, don't try to bite me. You got credit crippled. There you go. Now you're dead. Gotta get my aim back. I gotta get readjusted to how this whole system works and how it feels comparatively. Gecko's got gecko meat. That gives you -1 strength though, unless you cook it, and you need a high survival skill to cook it. So I'm not even worried about it. We haven't got hit yet though. You're not supposed to get hit though. This is obviously the tutorial. I forgot. We gotta go talk back to Sunny Smiles. She's gonna be like, thanks for that. You want to help me out with some more water things, blah, 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 blah.
See?
Yes, I get it. I will help you. Yes, she wants us to clear out more water things, so we're going to go clear that out. There's 2 more things down here, so we're going to, you know, obviously try to sneak along here and get over there. The next one's just right around this corner. Oh, Sonny, you're not sneaking. That's not making this easier on me. I wanted to sneak in there and try to practice this, like, you know, my aim and shit, but you're just, like, running straight up in there. Okay, I'm going to be hit, and then you can go ahead and start shooting at him, Sonny. That's fine. Sneak attack critical. There we go. Look at that. I got my aim back. There's definitely a lot of them. Cheyenne, be careful though, doggy. I don't want the doggy to die. Not right away anyway. Oh, Cheyenne's just wrecking them. Okay, we gotta hurry though. Yeah, Sonny, you go ahead and shoot. There's also one more water thing down here, and there's a lady at it, a Good Springs settler, and she's down here, and she's currently being attacked by geckos, and we gotta go save her. And the only way to do that is if you actually just like run straight off that cliff right there, and come down here and help her. To start shooting these motherfuckers. Actually, I'm going to equip a different weapon because this is not killing things fast enough. We had that sturdy caravan shotgun we started with. I don't know how that didn't kill any of you. There you go. Let's use VATS here. Actually, I have not used VATS yet. Yes, VATS. I understand how to use VATS. Right in your back. And then right in your back. VATS does freeze time back in this shit. That was one gecko dead. 2 geckos dead. Yeah, just fucking annihilated them. There's more geckos? There's somebody hostile here. Yeah, there's another gecko. Watch out, lady. I got you. Don't die. She can very easily die. The game doesn't hold hands here and shit. Young gecko, though, so it died really easy. That shotgun tears Gecko's ass up. So, especially at that close range. Well, that's the end of that. I saved your life, lady. Be happy with me.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Thank you for the 3 purified waters. Reputation. You have established a reputation with a group of people. This is something very unique about Fallout New Vegas, and it's what I love this game in particular so much about, is that there's a reputation system. So, because we've done nice things for Good Springs, aka we saved one of their civilians, we're now accepted by them. Folks have come to accept you for your helpful nature. So it means you have positive reputation with them. You can also get negative reputation for doing mean things. And it kind of affects how people react to you from that faction. So Good Springs, obviously being a tiny faction, is just the town of Good Springs. They accept me now, though, and that'll come with some benefits. There's some geckos around here. I don't really care about that. Sunny will catch up to us here in a moment, probably. Should probably get down here. Sunny. She takes forever to get down here. That's why this lady usually dies as Good Springs Predator. She's like half dead as it is right now. Anyway, you can see that on her HP. She's like half dead. But yeah, Sunny usually walks the slow fucking way down and doesn't ever get there in time, and that lady dies. And so if you follow Sunny, that lady will die. So you got to get there real quick.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Sure.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay, she wants me to bring those back to her, and then we can get cooking. She recommends, if we look here at our quest, we can look at the map, our quest, find a brock flower and xander root. That's up there in the graveyard, that's at the schoolhouse. I don't really want to go that way, and there's no reason you should ever go that way, because if you literally head just straight this direction, you may be a little bit nervous about it because it's uncharted territory or whatever, but it's totally fine. There shouldn't be enemies. Worst case scenario, you're going to run into a gecko or thing, finish, travel onward. We don't want to keep our character the way it is. Our character's pretty fucking sweet. I like her a lot already. She's really pretty, and she kicks ass. But there's a xander root right there, and we can walk slowly a little bit up the hill. Yeah, like I said, maybe like one more gecko. Hello, gecko. Please die. Thank you. Just blow your ass or shit with a shotgun. And then we'll get this, the brock flower as well. That's the 2 ingredients you needed, just literally right there, like less than 20 feet from where she, like, you know, the previous quest ended. And we'll do that, and then that teaches you how to make healing powder. It's like I said at the beginning, towards the survival skill thing, but we can do that just automatically. So let's talk to Sunny.
Let me see what you got.
Yes, that's fine. Okay. Go to the campfire and make the shit. We got it. I got it. Healing powder make with the X button. Bam,
Hey,
done.
that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe.
Yes,
with the
I can make
ingredients.
stuff. Thank you.
Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
So we're gonna go back to Good Springs now and go talk to Trudy. We will do that here very shortly. At the same time, we gotta get around here. There's a guy over there. Who's that guy? Barton Thorne. Do I remember Barton Thorne? Yeah, I remember why he's kicking around there. There's a little quest involving him. We'll get to that later. We'll just fast travel back to Good Springs real quick. And we're going to go talk to Trudy, the town mom. And we're going to see what's going on with her. We finished all the Sunny Smiles stuff. I think that's all of our quests. And we learned how to craft things at a campfire. It's pretty basic. We obviously can't craft very much because our survival skills aren't very high. But we can get some things done in here. Go back into the Prospector Saloon, which Trudy owns. It's her saloon. She also is a merchant here, so she will sell you some stuff. We'll just head over here to her. She's in an argument right now, though.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
So this is Trudy. Just telling that guy off who was arguing with her.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
I overheard your argument. What was that all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him.
Where's Ringo now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
What are you gonna do about it?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him.
The powder gangers?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Alright, let's talk about something else. Do you know anything about the people that attacked me?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Did they say they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why is that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them.
Death claws.
Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
Probably is radioactive too. So where were they headed?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Let's see. What about your broken radio? I could fix your broken radio.
Sure. The outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Alright, I'm gonna fix Trudy's radio for her. Let's get that done, because the mean old con knocked it over. Repair 20 or higher, and then boom, repair the radio, turn that back on. Immediately talk to Trudy again.
Thirsty?
I just fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Thanks for the caps. If we had higher barter skill, we could get, I think, 100 caps out of it, but I'm not that concerned about it.
You're welcome. So can I get you anything?
No, I'm pretty much good. Goodbye, Trudy. If I can get out of here. There we go. Get out of there. So, that's Trudy. She's the mom. She was arguing there with Ringo, or not with Ringo, arguing with Joe Cobb, the leader of the Powder Gangers, about where Ringo's at. Ringo is up at the gas station up north of town. And it's kind of the first big main conflict of the game. I didn't want to go through that door. That's fine. Just go back in there real quick. Trudy has some stuff, like a safe or something stashed. I think, anyway, if I remember correctly, on how to find it. She also got a pool cue in here. It's one of the earlier melee weapons in the game you could take. You could steal that. She also has some magazines over here. Fixing things. That's repair. I think that's it, though, right there. Trudy, I remember you had a safe, lady. Like, I'm pretty sure you did. There's a potty. This is not a safe. It's on the ground somewhere. Maybe that's in a different place. I don't remember. Like I said, I haven't played New Vegas in a long time. Yeah, I fixed your radio. I think you're good. No, her safe's in here. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So there's a safe that's hard locked. You're not going to be able to hard lock a safe anyway. Hard locks are lockpick skill of 75. Yeah, 75. But we can we not do the easy? We need 25. So we need to get a level up real quick. Okay. And then we could do the terminal, which is 25, which is a lot easier to get. So we could do that here in a little bit. Anything else we can do? We can go talk to Ringo real quick, I guess. See what he's got to say for himself. Actually, let's go out here and see if we can talk to Joe Cobb. And maybe convince him to not attack Good Springs and try to kill Ringo. Right? Just like use our speech skill. Is he still out here? He might have... No, he's over here in the corner. There we go. I don't normally do it this way. Normally, I'm going to work with Joe Cobb on it instead of Good Springs. But there's good reasons for that and stuff. We'll talk to Joe Cobb here real quick.
What do you want?
What was that you said about Ringo?
He's some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo.
What's that? I help you take over this town, Mr. Evil Dickhead Joe Cobb.
What the hell for? Just farmers and ranchers out here. Not much worth stealing.
With a high intelligence score here, if you run this town, they'll have to work for you. Food, water, and money will be yours.
Shit, yeah. Mayor Cobb. I like the sound of that. Running my own town will give me more pull with the guys at the prison, too. First things first, though. You go settle things with Ringo and put a bullet between his eyes while I round up my crew and let them in on the plan.
Sure, deal.
While you're doing that, I'll be here waiting for my friends. Join up with us once you're done.
Alright, goodbye. So, we added the quest, run, Good Springs run, instead of the Ghost Town gunfight. Ghost Town gunfight is like how I do this, like, 95% of the time. Nobody's hostile to us. We haven't actually harmed anybody in Good Springs yet. So they're not mad at us or anything like that. But I have agreed that I will go up to this gas station up there and kill Ringo. He'll be up there. And we'll go up there and kill him next time. This is going to be it for the first episode. We got a lot of things done. We got some Good Spring, you know, goodness going on our second. And we're going to need it because we're going to have to kill everybody here so Joe Cobb can be in charge. And it's because he's a powder ganger. And I much prefer the rep with the powder gangers. It's just it's a logic decision versus, well, you can have the rep with the powder gangers, and then you can go visit them at the prison they took over, and you know, powder gangers throughout the world that won't attack you, won't be hostile to you because you didn't back up Good Springs, this tiny little town. And then the town will still function. We'll just get more into that later. But next time we're gonna go fucking kill Ringo's ass. Okay, he's up there. We're gonna go kill Ringo. We'll do that next time though. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating down below. We'll be doing a full playthrough of New Vegas, and this is obviously just the start of it. And a like rating will show appreciation that you want to see some more. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, wherever it may be, and I'll see you in the next episode.